Hello everybody and welcome to the first video of the channel. Today we are gonna open up a brand spanking new set from the Magic the Gathering Adventures and the Forgotten Realms set. Today's product will be the pre-release kit. I'm Nate and let's just get right into it. So right now we have the box, really standard box right here, right now. Not much you can say about the box though. This is actually my second time opening some sort of pre-release kit. So let's just, it just slides right off. It's not, the first time I opened up a pre-release kit was Taros Beyond Death. I'm really excited to be opening this up. Very big fan of the Dungeons and Dragons series. And Forgotten Realms is not the exception. Let's just open this right up. Ooh, I love that new card smell, new booster smell. Let's just open them one by one, shall we? We got this is some sort of guide. God, that's Sanitar right there. Awesome. Holy shit. Sanitar's Guide to Dungeon. Adventures in the Forgotten Realm introduces a brand new mechanic, dungeons. Before you delve deeper, venture forth into the short explanation. Okay, I think most of you who have played Dungeons and Dragons know some mechanic. Every now and then they're gonna add some cool stuff, and this is no exception. There's the new mechanic. You guys should check it out. It's called Dungeons, which is, it kind of acts like an entity away from the set, I guess. Anyways, let's look at our promo card. Ooh, this is just awesome looking. Look at that Orb of the Dragon Kind. Oh, just gonna take a while to get into focus here. Come on. There we go. Nice. Everybody likes mana ramp. The prices are on the screen right there. Oh my gosh. Prices up on the screen. Inside we have, oh, look at these foiled tokens. Oh, I just love this. Big fan of the goblins. Very big fan. Look at that. Foil goblins, and behind we actually have the dungeons. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Tomb of Annihilation, and Lost Mines of Pandelver. Pandelver. I actually ran Tomb of Annihilation in a D&D session before, a while back. This is just amazing looking. Oh my god, I love these cards so much. So we have a couple of cards sets here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have six booster packs, draft packs. Let's just crack one up. Do we have anything else inside here? There we go. Nothing else. But look at the box art though. Oh, this is just phenomenal. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't think you can look at. Oh, okay, there we go. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. I love the box art. We got a spin. Okay, this technically is not a spin down counter. This is a whatchamacall. This is actually like a real dice, so you can actually play this in D&D. Can't make what this symbol. Oh, it's a dragon. It's the symbol for the card. Awesome. Perfect. Let's crack up a pack. Just love this. Just love cracking packs. So we have, ooh, Unexpected Windfall. You see a god and approach. Aspiring Bard, Dwarfold Champion, Arcane Instigator. You come to a null camp. I love these kind of cards. You know, these are like those like real D&D cards. Awesome, man. Herald of Hadar, Spoils of the Hunt, I'm sorry if you can hear my cat though. Bullet, Divine Smite, Tiger Tribe Hunter, and our first well, it's not our first uncommon, we just skipped a bunch of uncommons, but Dungeon Map. Venture into the dungeon just by paying 3. That's really good. That's sorcery speed. Asmodeus Archfiend. Prices will be on the screen right there. This is really nice. If you would draw a card, exile the top card of your library face down instead. Reminds me of those morph cards back in the Khans of Takir. Khans of Takir is one of my favorite sets, to be honest. Draw 7 cards. That's so much value. So much value in the card. And we actually do get another dungeon card behind the token. Look at that. The Astropole. The Astropole. Yo, okay, so there it is. Cradle of the Death God. The Astropole, a legendary 4/4 god horror creature with Death Touch, which is this big guy right here. Let's take this guy out. I love the lands though. Look at that. It has like all these texts. Your path lies across the spine of the world, where every cave hides some new danger. Love it. Love it so much. Alright, let's go to the next booster pack. So we have Boots of Speed, really good haste card. I haven't seen a lot of spoilers for these because I want to like surprise myself. But I have been playing a bit of Magic the Gathering Arena, so it's just I see what I can get. You know, I haven't fully seen all the cards. Improvised Weaponry, Horde Robber, Compel Duel, Half Elf Monk, Contact Other Plane. Roll a d20. Now we can roll d20s now. I mean, is it technically, can you do a spin down counter for it to substitute as a d20? You probably can, right? Baleful Beholder. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have our first Beholder. You know what? I would lose it if I would get Sanitar right now. Minimus Containment. Really good. 3 mana. Turn your opponent's permanent to something kinda useless. Ray of Frost. Ray of Enfeeblement. We have 2 rays in a back and forth. Yo, Bag of Holding. Bag of Holding has been demoted. You know, it used to be a rare, I think. Now it's just a lowly uncommon. I think it still has some value. I'll put it on the screen if it has some value. But whoa, we got our first rare. Oh no, it's not our first rare. It's our second rare. Loyal Warhound. When Loyal Warhound enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains and put it in the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle your deck. I think this is pretty good if you're running a dog deck. You know, a dog deck. I forgot what the dog commander is, but this is actually pretty good. You know, you gotta search for them lands. I feel like this is good in standard somehow. Somehow this will be good in standard. I don't know. Don't take my word for it though. It has some value, hopefully. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at this card. Goblin Javelinier. Javelinier. I'm sorry if I pronounce English is not words. It's not my first language, but I use it a lot. Here we go. It's common, and I love these art cards. These art cards like very reminiscent of those old D&D module books. Really like them a lot. I like a lot of stuff in this set. Troven Hole. We saw most of this. Plundering Barbarian. Yuan-Ti Fangblade. We have a first Yuan-Ti, the snake people. Yuan-Ti. I'm probably butchering the name. We have a Null Hunter. I love the Nulls, man. I love Nulls. I'll just put them close to the Javelinier because the arts are the same. Whenever a Null Hunter attacks, if you attack with a creature with 6 or greater, this combat put a 1/1 counter on Null Hunter. Yes, 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 yes. Daddy like. You hear something on watch. This is, I cannot not say like these texts. I'm sorry, words. These texts with this, you hear something on watch. You see something. You brave the weather or some shit. I don't know. This is actually really good. I like this actually. I know like there's not a lot of people who like them. I know a few that are not really fond of it, but I like it. You see a pair of goblins. This is nice. I'm a really big fan of goblins. I have like a goblin deck, and I collect like goblins in like my folders and stuff. We have Fly, Ray of Enfeeblement, Skeletal Swarming, another rare. Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets X plus 0, where X is the number of other skeletons you control. Okay, there, Golgari skeletons. Awesome, awesome. At the beginning of your end step, create a tap 1/1 black skeleton creature token. If that creature died this turn, create 2 of those tokens instead. That is nice. We have Dire Wolf Prowler of... Oh, I'll put this here. Dire Wolf Prowler, a foil art card. Dire Wolf gets 2/2, a 1 green, and a 1 mana. And gains haste until the end of turn. This is nice. This is actually pretty nice. I'm gonna put it here. Sure, it's not rare, but yeah, I like it. Let's. I'm gonna put the art cards as well here. I don't think I pulled a lot of art cards yet. We have Boots of Speed again. Find the Villain's Lair. Hobgoblin Captain. I love these goblins. I'm gonna put all the goblins up front, just to see them. Whenever Hobgoblin Captain attacks, if you attacked with creatures in total power of 6 or greater this turn, this combat, not turn, sorry. Hobgoblin Captain gains first strike until the end of the turn. This hell freaking yeah. This will be great in my goblin deck, to be honest. Elfengar Elturgard Ranger. I'm sure there's like a lot of lore to these cards. It's just like nothing's coming to mind at the moment. I know like if I see the more iconic cards, then I'll be like, whoa. But for now, it's like, oh, we have Check for Traps. I've run several campaigns back in the past, and the amount of times that I hear Check for Traps is astounding. Target opponent reveals their hand, choose a non-land card from it, exile that card. If it's an instant or a card with flash, exile is exiled this way, they lose 1 life. Otherwise, you lose 1 life. It's pretty good. I mean, for a 2-drop, you make your opponent lose a card. Even so, you just minus 1 life, even if it's not the instant or a flash. I think this would look pretty good in like some decks. Choose a target. Power Persuasion. Choose a target creature an opponent controls and a roll d20. Return target creature to hand. Its owner puts it on top of or the bottom of their library, or gain control until the end of your turn if you get a d20. That is a that's the big d20 there. I already have a handful of times that I got D20 when playing D&D actually. Choose your weapon wisely. Look at that. Look at that. It's so nice. This has got a ranger, I assume. We have a rare again. Dancing Swords. Oh, poor goblin. Poor gobbo. Equip creature gains +2/+1. You only cost 1 mana and a white. When equipped creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct artifact with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't an equipment. This is nice. This probably the price will go up screen right now. We have a foil card. A foil Dead Priest of Mirkul. This is very nice. This is a very nice foil. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies get 1/1. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 1. If you do, creatures create a 1/1 black skeleton. That's good for the skeleton swarming we just pulled. Let's go put it right here. An island. In the crystal-studded waters far below the surface, you have discovered an incubating egg of mysterious origin. That's a dragon egg for sure. We're nearing the end. We have Steadfast Paladin, Devour Intellect. I heard this is a good card. I don't really know. Let's read it though. Target opponent discards a card if a mana from a treasure was spent to cast this spell. Instead, that player reveals his hand. You choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards. Oh, this is so good though. For 1 mana. This is so good. Sylvian Shepherd. Okay. Bring a Cleric. I've seen a lot of people in Arena playing this particular card. I think it's a staple for people playing. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Let's keep going. Armory Veteran. Scapular Ghoul. I'm butchering the names and I'm sorry. Manticore. Tail spikes when Manticore enters the battlefield. Destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Very, very nice with the flesh. Pixie Guide. Grant an advantage. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead, roll that many dice +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Oh, this is so good. And it's just a common. Holy crap. We have Dryad, which is a Neverwinter Dryad. Pay 2 to sacrifice itself. Search your library for basic forest and put it into the battlefield. I mean, it's okay. We have our I don't know if this is our first legendary creature. I think this is our first legendary creature. Price is up on the screen right now, and we have Telasara Moondancer, a legendary elf cleric. Costs 1 green and 1 white. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Telasara Moondancer and scry 1. This is nice. This is something that I would see people putting their cleric deck. But now you have the green color, so you're not limited to the black. I have a cleric deck where it's just aristocrats, black and white. Orzhov, that's what it is. Oh, we have our green dragon. Look at that full art uncommon. When green dragon enters the battlefield, until the end of the turn, whenever a creature an opponent control is dealt damage, destroy it. I mean, it's okay. It would be cool if you had flash. Whenever green enters the battlefield, until the end of turn, whenever a creature opponent control is dealt damage. I don't know. I think half of me is like giving it flash would be really strong though. I'll just put it here. We have Rust the Monster. You're wondering why I put the Telsara over there? Because it's our first legendary creature. I'm gonna put it up there because it's really nice. We have Rust Monster, which is a beast. Beast in bed, beast in the card. Sacrifice artifact. Rust Monster gains a 2/0 until the end of turn. We have our second legendary creature, which is a mythic this time. Hell freaking yeah. We have Asurirak, the Arc Lich. It's a 3 mana and 1 black. It's 2 mana and 1 black. When the Arc Lich enters the battlefield, if you haven't completed Tomb of Annihilation, return it to its owner's hand and venture into the dungeon. Whenever Archlich attacks, for each opponent, you create a 2/2 black zombie. Unless that player sacrifices a creature, this is pretty badass. Especially if it's Tomb, Tomb of Annihilation focus. I'm sure that you pick the dungeons, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. I'll put that right up there. Our first mythic. Might be our only mythic, who knows? As the monsters in the Underdark rampage across the world above, you've delved deep underground to determine what has driven them upwards. We have a spider token, Menace and Reach. Love me some spiders. I want to make an insect deck, to be honest. And we have the last booster pack. Before I continue, would like to say thanks for watching up till now, and please leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Tell your friends. Let's get into it. Oh, we have Earth Cult Elemental, Veteran Dragoneer, Shark Card Keeper, Feridish Fireball, Devourer of Intellect, Sylvan Shepherd, Minimus Containment, Mimic, Owl Bear. Ooh, a very iconic Owl Bear. I'll put that there. I want all those cards, man. I want all those art cards in a folder. Invoke Duplicity, which is this Trickster's Talisman's ability. Equipped creature gets a 1/1, has whenever this creature dealt combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice Trickster's Talisman. If you do, create a token that's a copy of this creature. Oh my gosh, man. Trickster's Talisman. We have Drider, which is a spider in a rider. Drider? I don't know. It's an elf spider with reach. Whenever it's dealt combat damage to a player, create a 2/1 black spider creature token with menace and reach. Kind of a high cost, but there's probably a place in the 99 for another insect, right? Ingenious Smith. Good for an artifact deck, I assume. Whenever Ingenious Smith enters the battlefield, look at the 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact among them, then put it into your hand, and then put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Ingenious Smith. This ability triggers only once per turn. Okay. You can't spam it, but that's pretty nice. Oh, we have Den of the Bugbear. Price is up on screen. This art is very reminiscent of like those books, those like old-timey D&D books. I just love it. Old-timey D&D books example right here. Also, the price is on the screen right now. If you control 2 or more lands, Den of the Bugbear enters the battlefield tapped. Wait, let me read that again. If you control 2 or more other lands, Den of the Bugbear enters tap. Okay, so it's good that I got it early, I guess, unless I'm reading it wrong. Until the end of the turn, Den of the Bugbear becomes a 3/2 red goblin creature. With whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tap and attacking. It's still a land. Okay. Oh, look at that new treasure token. I don't think we pulled the treasure token before. Well, that's it for the booster. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.